Hello, my name is Imran and today we're going to talk about the basic arc lift for Vex Robotics. How this works is you have a motor on the left side and the right side. The motor has an axle in it, and on the axle you have two 12-teeth metal gears, and then those gears turn these two 60-tooth plastic gears, which are connected, bolted into this seat channel right here. And as the motor turns, the lift rises to maximum height and then comes back. For your actual competition robot, you don't want to set it up where it doesn't go too far back, because you know it can possibly tip your robot over, which can cost you the game. This 5-to-1 gear ratio is not bad if you have aluminum. Currently I'm using steel, so for steel I suggest use a 7-to-1 gear ratio, because steel is heavier and motors do tend to give out over a period of time. With 7-to-1 you can lift more weight if you have steel. The advantage is, for aluminum, makes it a whole lot lighter. It's like almost half of steel, but it costs more, which is a disadvantage, so not everybody has aluminum. Alright, what this metal piece right here is for, what this is for, this right here keeps my seat channel, which have the motors on it, connected. You want them upright the whole time. You don't want them coming in or out. You want them to be as parallel as possible throughout the whole game. And this is exactly what they're doing. It's real hard for them to stretch out, bend or something, which is really good. You want the same for here. You'd program it with where you have one button which lifts it and brings it down. So I click a button and they both come up at the same time. You want this to be as parallel as possible, maybe a little bend in it but not too much. And you'd have your intake system right over here. This is how we had it for Vex toss-ups, but every game is different, every year is different. You wouldn't want these coming up at different times, because that can bend some metal. It can cause you to lose game objects, which can cost you the match. Here we go, see how it looks. Alright. Unlike a 6-bar, this is going to be your maximum length for your intake and for everything, because you have no contraption which allows your seat channel to go any farther. This bar, just letting you guys know, this is a 2x1, because it has two holes going across and one over here, so it's a 2x1. This can't go any farther. So let's say you have to shoot something in a goal, then you'd want to hope that this is long enough to go in the goal. Otherwise you'd have to make some changing on your robot. It's not as complicated as the 6-bar is. 6-bar you have to get the right bolts in, and it just takes a lot more time. Again, you want these arms to go up and down same time. You don't want one coming down like this and one all the way up here, because this will definitely cause your robot to bend, your metal to bend, which can cost you the game, because your metal is bent. It's not going to work properly. It's going to cost you money, because Vex equipment is pretty expensive. Spacing back here. Let me zoom in for you guys. You want your gears. I'll show you. You want your gears to mesh just about perfect both gears, the metal and the plastic, you see how these are almost aligned perfectly. You'd want that. So you have more torque going up. I have lock nuts and spacers to keep them where I need them to have. Have lock nuts over here. You just do what you have to do to get the alignment right. I'm just using a normal Vex factory motor. You can make them high speed. I suggest you don't make your lift high speed. You should have torque in it and not worry about speed as much. I'm just using a standard base to show this video. Alright, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy, and thank you for watching.